Meta Knight previously.
Yep. Bonk.
Bonk. And on that route, he beat out Chag, Gact, Captain Zack, and Mistake.
Oh my god.
Mistake is out of the tournament at 17. Ally does not want to go into that Gentle Knight at Smash and Splash 4. He is still alive. Meanwhile, on Rag's side, we have him taking out Captain Kozer.
Oh, that was almost it. Both of these characters with some serious ladder potential. But, of course, Meta Knight's a lot scarier. There we go. That's a dead Mario. Is he making it back?
He might not make it.
That's fine. One stock match.
Laughs in the player cams both ways.
Yeah, they're chill. Also, tell me Rags doesn't look like a young Chris Pratt.
He needs shorter hair.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think he looks like him. Whatever. Completely irrelevant. Getting the better of this second stock opening exchange here, and now 47%, a little bit more, and he's at primetime laddering if he's able to land that weak dash attack toward the end of the hitbox.
But it's pretty hard to land those dash attacks on Mario in general. I know Meta Knights do seem to struggle with this matchup. I appreciate the irony of that sentence as well, seeing that Ally was put in the losers by another Meta Knight.
Yeah.
But it can be really tricky. Mario has like the good frame data to box out and punish those dash attacks if he gets the perfect angles. Oh, but falling out of the last hits of that forward air. This punish game from Rags is insane.
Yeah, one of the best punish games with Meta Knight, if not the best at this point, with the absence of Leo's Meta Knight at all these recent tournaments. He really makes you feel it when he gets an opening, and I love his neutral as well. A lot of perfect pivots, a lot of forward smashes and tilts. Seems to be a step ahead in the rock, paper, scissors and the Yomi all the time.
But here comes Ally with a quick combo back at the ender with a soft hit of that forward air. That's going to start to close this gap. Now definitely out of the range of any kind of ladder potential. Oh, and you always want to be scary when you use any of those B moves that put you into free fall against Ally, because you know how good he is with the cape. Rags was very aware, though, able to retreat to that side platform safely.
Ally pinned to the edge. Yes, the last hit of the back air going to close it out. 91% for Rags. He was very near death himself. A single up smash from Ally. Very much an option all the time, and it could have been the end of it. Rags, though, he basically put in double time on that because he gave his first stock to Ally.
Rags' losers run is also very impressive, taking out the likes of Captain Kozer. Midnight, we saw him on stream. I don't remember who he beat, but he beat someone pretty good.
Pittsburgh Rosalina. For those
number one in Pittsburgh. Great Gonzalez and Raito.
Wow, that is quite the run. And who put him into losers in pools?
Oh, I'll have to go check that. But in the meantime, we're going to be going to Smashville for Game 2.
Yeah, no low ceiling. Certainly is a double-edged sword, as both of these characters can roof you nice and good. But Ally now with the early grab combos of his own. Meta Knight being the perfect beach ball for Mario to bully around, and it's so fitting that we're here at Smash and Splash.
It was Ralphie who took the 2-0 victory onto Rags.
Wow, okay, good by Ralphie, man. One of the best from New York, of course. And Rags, one of the best in Virginia. I believe all three of the... No, I think ZD is from Maryland, but two of the top three MDVA are Virginia, with the other one being Waddy.
Ally in control of the ledge right now. Not really too much room to work with, but oh, that up air connected. That could have been something scary here for Meta Knight.
Yeah, you can't be feeling too good about this percent lead if you're Ally. With Rage, I want to say 35-40 is the perfect time, but able to air dodge right in time to save himself.
Retreating to the ledge, going to buy him a little bit of time with that fireball. This might be the opportunity he needs to get off his platform. The back air buys just enough time.
Get that down throw. Yeah, Ally loves killing you with down air if you afford him the opportunity. One of Mario's, or really his strongest raw kill power aerial. Back air being second in line, and if you're not counting spikes, I suppose. Just goes for it. Ally trying again with the downer. I think back air was the play there, though, because he needed to hit behind him.
Either way, I don't think he could have fast fallen fast enough. I think he really attempted as much as he could, but to put on pressure with the back air on shield, turns around, gives him the crouch box with the forward smash, taking the stock. Ally up in this game.
Grinding away at that shield with repeated tornadoes. Now Ally actually not able to convert the up tilt to up tilt there. Pretty surprising that Rags was able to air dodge out of it, but either way, keeping himself...
That was at 0, right?
Yeah, still keep... Or, yeah, it was.
Yeah, usually you don't want to go for that at 0, but there was not insignificant rage, but the great patience from Rags, waiting for these back airs on the right side of the stage. Now we have an even game.
Still quite healthy on that stock. Very minimal extra credit from Ally. Now we're going to see those convert. Normally, when you're at too low of percent, you'll see the opponent sink to the ground, but I guess in Meta Knight's case, since it didn't put him in tumble, he was able to just jump on out the first time. No matter, though. Ooh, Ally fighting his way through the tornado with neutral air. single hit up B or maybe two, but not the single hit that you want.
Another big lead, but we know the rage monster that is Meta Knight. We know the punish game is very labbed here from Rags. He's been in this situation before. And oh, the sour hit! Not enough.
Gotta feel a little bit bad for Ally there, but my sympathy is limited when he picks up a back throw like that immediately afterward. Keeping his back to the edge, lets Rags cross himself up with the stand-up, and it's going to be a 1-1 set now. These two always bring the hype, man. Rags' punish game is ridiculous. Ally's reads and creativity are through the roof. I want to see this go to Game 5 for the culture.
For my own personal entertainment, I want you guys to go to Game 5. But Ally, you looked in really good control of that game. Maybe Smashville was just the right stage to be on here, and now we're going to go Lilat as Rags' counterpick. What do you think of that?
Me personally, I'm very deeply upset. But in terms of his chances to win the match, I think it's relatively good. We'll see how it pans out, though. These low platforms could allow Meta Knight some interesting starting points to his combos, but the same can be said about Mario. If Ally is able to land that first hit of up B himself, we could see it pay off dearly, or significantly as well.
Landing with the back air there. You don't actually see Meta Knights land too much with the back air, but that would have covered the way the Lilat was tilting very low because the hits go like up and down a little bit. Just really favorable hitbox here, but the roll back from Ally trying to get something started, but Rags instead is going to be the one to turn on the heat.
Looked like the uneven terrain of Lilat contributed to that combo drop from Ally too. Now he's running around back and forth with the skids, something that both Meta Knight and Mario excel at, but really trademark to Ally's playstyle.
Mario's skid there, actually instrumental in getting that grab attempt started, baiting out a dash attack in the process, but Rags continuing this landing pressure. Ally not really having a good time right now combating against the actual airs attacks from Meta Knight.
The spot dodge gonna get beaten out by that long-lasting forward smash. If you run up with shield, if you run up with spot dodge, if you run up with grab, that forward smash has something for you. Of course, you need the time to wind it up. I believe it's 24 frames or something, quite long on startup, but it's very safe and quick to end.
Ally retreating back a little bit. He's definitely on the back, but doesn't want to get hit by the dash attack. We know how violent that can be. All right, getting the dare out of shield on the lack of a cross-up on that dash attack. That makes it easier to punish. One of the things that makes that so tricky to punish in general is the way you can... Am I going to end up on which side of your shield? The front or the back? And not to mention the fact that it has a lower cooldown. But, oh no!
Well, what do I think of Lilat, Sturm?
I think it should be banned.
Well, you're thinking right now that Rags counterpicked this stage and that Rags maybe deserved that for thinking he could trust these powers that be.
I am secretly thinking that, but don't let anyone know.
I'll continue to be your inner monologue through the rest of the cast.
So now Rags goes for the deep chase after the down tilt, realizing that it didn't trip and his opponent would be free to roll back. I love seeing that. Again, a step ahead in the Yomi. These players, they don't get to top 16 in a tournament like this for no reason. Brilliant plays all around. But now Ally closing the gap, just about 20% down, but Rags going to pick up a big grab here. No!
DIing it down.
Yeah, I think, again, the terrain is pretty intrusive to combos from a lot of characters, but especially Meta Knight, and his are so sensitive to percents as well, particularly out of the grab.
It's going to allow Mario to start to close this gap a little bit, able to land a couple up airs, and that dare has been very effective just in general in this set.
Was that smash DI down and out of Mario's down air, by the way? It looked like Rags didn't just fall.
Oh!
Speaking of down and out, a crushing defeat as Ally goes up 2-1 in this set against Rags. The forward air from deep. I got hit by that.
I got super hit by that. I know who didn't get hit by that. Lilac Cruz.
True.
Tilting gently away at a spot where pixels could have been the difference between teching on the stage and death.
I still feel like Rags could have survived that if he were more ready for it and just held in toward the stage. He may have been able to hit the floor. But
sometimes you're just not prepared for that DI. That was very an unconventional way to seal the stock. We don't actually see Mario's at this level anymore be very effective with the dare, but Ally getting it done.
Ally trying to get these landing up airs. If he lands on a platform with that and picks up a grab, again, that could be at the start of his own ladder combo. But I'm not sure why Rags is going back here. I'm not sure if he realized that Lilat had a lot to do with some of his combo drops as well. And it actually cost him a stock on recovery too. Meta Knight, in order to avoid rising above the edge with that first hit of Shuttle Loop, which can get him hit, has to be very precise and manually sweep spot the edge, kind of like Shulk or Cloud or Little Mac.
At the same time, he was really able to get some good landing traps in with those aerials. And he was able to maybe start an offense on the platform, diving in diagonally. It was causing Mario some troubles on that first stock, but now Ally looks rejuvenated in the driver's seat again, and you're going to win that trade every single time.
Crashing the car as it bursts into flames. Rags off the road right now. One stock remaining here. Let's see what he's got. Goes for Tomahawk dash attack, similar to what Light did with that up smash to anti-air, where normally your opponent's expecting the grab, so he wanted to go a level deeper and stuff the anti-grab option.
Okay, these air dodges have shown every time. Rags was trying to wait for them, but he's just a little off the mark on his back airs, but not going to miss a spot dodge here. Flying to the right side of the screen is Ally. Rags needs to win this game.
I want to see 5 of them. I told you guys before, you guys deserve this, Twitch viewers at home. A nice, wholesome set, not featuring any downloadable characters. I mean, those are great too, but this one is kind of rare these days.
Mario Meta Knights, this is like a 2016 matchup. Where
yeah.
The pre-patch Meta Knight, Mario, I don't believe, was touched a single time in any balance patch.
This is taking me back to MK Leo versus Ally. The first few times that they encountered each other, Ally got the better of them, and that's when people started to say that this matchup might be really troublesome for Meta Knight. I mean, they were saying it before, but there's finally some proof in the pudding. Rags looking to undo that, make everyone change their perceptions, perhaps.
Well, if Ally gets double eliminated by Meta Knight, that's certainly a feather in the cap of the character in the matchup for those people who like to argue matchups on the internet for hours and hours and hours on end.
Very true. Bonk has already made his own contributions to that discussion. Rags looking to double up on it, but by the looks of things right now, it's not so good. Ally may be moving on to top 12. Oh!
Breakdance a little bit, maybe ruin.
Oh!
Reset!
Oh, that's it! Is it? Yes! Rags taking it to game 5!
What a clutch moment from Rags. Finding those air dodges again. Maybe Ally air dodging a little too much. Maybe should have gone for the aggressive option. I mean, it's easy for me to say that from the backseat, but very clutch moment. That Rage, the Meta Knight, we alluded to it so many times. It was a matter of time before he finished out the stock.
I get the feeling that even if Ally decided to challenge him with buttons on the way down, because all of Mario's hitboxes are attached to hurt boxes and Meta Knight's got a little sword, butter knife-like as it may be, he would have just gotten outranged anyway. So he was kind of banking on the invincibility, overlapping with when Rags was going to swing, just hoping to slip through the cracks.
Now Ally thinking long and hard here about where he wants to go. I believe we saw Battlefield already, right? I think we did. Could be a final destination would be an appropriate place for this set to end.
We've seen Town, Smashville, Lilat. So a couple options still on the table that have yet to rear their heads. Just Animal Crossing and Star Fox stages. And Ally going to pick back into Lilat. Not sure what the rationale is here. Not sure why anyone stands for this stage being picked in 2018. But hey,
here we go.
To each their own, I guess. MVD, I'm still shaking my fist. How did you get this to stick around this long? But I don't think Rags or Ally seems to care, as they both voluntarily counterpicked into it in the set.
And there has to be a Battlefield ban, I have to think. Mario would definitely go to Battlefield if he had the option.
Yeah, most likely.
We know how those higher ceilings can interact with these ladder combos when it comes down to it. So
yeah,
taking away that option here is Rags.
Just to keep himself alive.
Then maybe Final Destination banned on the part of Ally.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with Rags dash attacking and dash grabbing every single landing of his with no platform to retreat to. It's going to be Rags taking the early percent lead here, but Ally can make up for that so quickly. Unfortunately, that up smash isn't going to connect through the platform, even on Lilat, I believe. But if you shield, it expands. Oh, that's it. First stock going to Rags, nice and quick.
Finds the combo he needs, but Ally going to try to answer back in a couple of up airs of his own. Going to try to get a lead trap scenario going on here. No, Meta Knight going to sneak right by. Instead, looking for the down air, or sorry, forward air spike.
Ally just trying to juice that combo for every single point of damage. Yes, scouts the get-up attack. So smart by Rags. You could tell the confidence, knowing that that was going to whiff because of Mario's stubby legs. He didn't even bother putting his shield up and just picked up the quick dash attack punish. Only tacking on a little bit of damage here, but still lots of work to be done for Ally unless he lands an up smash and might need a couple more percent before that's going to kill too.
Dash attack going to find its mark again on a whiffed forward smash, but Ally able to retreat just in time. Oh, and poking right ahead with that butter knife.
What's he got? Yes, chases him down, and Rags still surviving. Ally so scary from underneath. That's like Jaws in the water. You see the fin, but the fin has an invincible up smash.
I hear that might be better than a Finn in some scenarios, but the back air also pretty good. Not enough to take out this lightweight Meta Knight, though.
Always brings me to that heart attack territory when I see someone going for Lilat's edge, especially if it's looking like you might get caught underneath it. Either way, Ally going to close it out with up air. Not one of the strongest ones in the game, but a very reliable move. Nice and quick. Frame traps quite well, too.
Ally does that, where he lets his up air get a little bit more fresh. Instead of going for like these later up air combos, and then he can just go for the down throw up air as kind of a semi-kill confirm.
Ally getting mixed up right there. Rags kind of breaking his ankles on the court. Didn't realize he had gotten crossed up, and it was just a quick turnaround to forward throw from Rags. Still keeping himself in this, relatively untouched since he respawned.
All right, going to get the shuttle loop. Not enough to KO.
Oh, and that full hop costing him here. Oh, he gets caught by the down air. I thought he was going to get jab reset, but either way, Ally still keeping it going.
Ally needs to close a lot of distance here. Okay, that dash attack not going to land either.
You can sense Rags getting just a little bit impatient here, and this is where we might see Ally's veteran status coming through. Nope, tomahawk grab. I sense a back air coming from Rags.
All right, another grab working out, winning that little blink war sometimes where you see shield versus shield. But whoa, the challenge from Ally with the up air. That back air probably would have sealed the game.
Now, if Rags goes for an improper up B here, we could see Ally go for Flood, go for Cape. Oh, so close! And now he's trapped on the edge. Down throw, forward air. Oh, he air dodges it just in time.
Scary situation, but he's going to miss the grab, and that is Rags finding the forward smash after whiffing 16. The 17th comes through. Big win here for Rags, ending the Ally losers.